I'm back again. Now, for those who probably seen this title, this is the rendition. This is the remake of the U.S. title, the Slender version, which I call, this is the junior version of the Silver Lining. I call that the Silver Lining. I don't call it the 10 pounds of silver. I call it the Silver Lining because that's what it is, Silver Lining. And of course, you can see my bill is different from the original 10 pounds of silver. The big silver lining senior. This belt here is junior, but senior has the two eagles painted blue that you probably saw, and of course the flag painted red, white, and blue. And of course the side plates are bigger, for like the wrestlers are concerned, painted like that. I never made a post of people. I think I posted the other belt. The other belt was damaged. This belt here, that's why it was damaged at. You see the end of the logo on the other belt. It was all crooked and all that. This one here is perfect. This is what I wanted. And the words are made way bigger as well. I told him that. Now the maker of this his name is RSS. That's all I'm going to give you. Just his name, RSS. Even some of the paint was trying to chip away some, but I told him to do it over. He did it. The one thing I say about belt makers, they take their time doing the crafts. I just get impatient, just want to have it in my hands, but he did a good job with this. But I'm glad he did a great job with this title. I'm going to have it clean. Of course, you see the lace on top, just like the original. The lacing on top is like the U.S. title. Now, I'm going to say this. I always did like this title, even in '85 when it first came out. But the thing is, when it was painted, it looked way, way, way much better. This is something I said, well, if I'm going to get this title, it has to be done correctly, the way I would want to do it. And unlike the big silver lining belt, I want to stick to the original, but of course I'm going to make some changes. As you can see on top, those grommets that's on the 85 10 pounds of silver, those are gone. I always hated that for that, and just like for the world title. And of course, these all had to be painted, the grapplers, and had to get rid of that small ring, which I could not stand. I hated that small ring in there. Of course, the side plates had to be made larger as well, because that's the way I wanted it. I love this title. One of my favorites, just like the other belt. Of course, the Magnificent Treasure, which I love, and this is the Silver Lining. You guys know I already got the gold standard, also known as the Golden Eagle. And it's just good. I love it. I love it to pieces. I love it to death. It means the world to me, which I respect this belt, like I said. I'm glad I had the wrestlers painted red and blue engraved and painting, because on the 10 pounds of silver, it just didn't look right. And plus, like I said, the side plates on that belt was so small, but the belt itself was gorgeous. why did they remove all the silver instead of just getting it repainted over is beyond my belief. It didn't look right, all silver. They should have repainted it. But, you know, we all know what happened to that belt, and we'll know what belt took next after that. So, yeah. So I'm proud of this title. I'm very proud of it.